It's okay?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
So you see like this is Adrian, my colleague, and me when we were sitting on the scrapyard. You have to tell me if that's if that is better or the other logo. You prefer this one or you prefer this one?
Um, I prefer this one.
Okay.
This
So we
one
keep
is
this
fine.
one.
Yeah, you can keep this one. Okay. So are you ready for the interview? Because I'm gonna be, you know, interviewer, and I have like 5 questions to
Yeah.
ask. And it, okay, so if you're ready, I will. It is like loading right now. So then you can, speak. When I say something, then you can, you know,
Yeah.
explain. Okay. So the first question, back to the beginning. Why did you started your own brand? And what's wrong with your, the occasion of your life?
Actually, I didn't start it with the intention to have my own brand, but at the beginning it was only a student project. So everything started during our master program, the master program of Adrian and me in Rotterdam. It started as a student project. We developed the idea for one course, and we went to a scrapyard. And our initial idea was to make a seat out of the car tires, car wheels, no tires. But we quickly realized that that was not possible. And then we saw an airbag hanging out of the driving wheel of the car, and it already had the form, the shape of an airbag. So we cut, it already had the form and the shape of a backpack. So we cut out the airbag and we cut out also the seat belts. And then the next day to our classmates, we presented the idea, our business idea, to make backpacks out of airbags and seat belts. And so initially it was only, the idea was only for a student project for presentations at the university. And then we developed and we worked on this idea for a whole year. And we got really, really good feedback. And only throughout the studies, we realized that this was more than just a student project, but that we could create our own business out of this project and to create our own brand from this backpack. So after the studies, we gave it a try. We registered our brand. We started a crowdfunding campaign, and yeah, so in 2017, after 1 year, 1 year after our idea was born, we created the brand. We registered the brand, and that was the kickoff for our business, let's say. Yeah.
When did you notice the kind of the issue, which you concern about? I mean, when do you realize that this is important things for something very wasteful or something very issue of the environment? So let me know about those things.
About the environmental aspect of our
Yes, yes.
company. Yeah, of course, like environmental aspects are getting more and more important in everyday's life. You see everywhere you look, you see that helping the environment with whatever you're doing is getting more and more important. And this is was also one of the main reasons for us to focus on recycling, upcycling things, and to have the sustainability after in the center of our business plan. So so the main concept, our main concept, is to upcycle airbags into backpacks and accessories. So this is from the outside. This is the main sustainability criteria in our content, but we see it even further than only upcycling materials. You are not a sustainable company only by using sustainable materials, but you have to look further. So we try to keep everything in our business as sustainable as possible. So from sourcing the materials to the production to the shipping, we try to keep every logistic process as sustainable as possible. For example, we keep the shipping distances as short as possible. We source our materials and produce our backpacks, color our backpacks in companies that are all not further away than 30 or 40 kilometers from each other. So it's very short distances. And then our production, we have a very good relationship with our production company. So we are there, and we can make sure that everything in the production is very is well is under the best conditions possible. So we have fair working conditions, and we developed all the production steps together with our production partner. So we are very involved in everything that's happening in the production, but then also for the distribution, we use DHL Go Green. So we are trying to have the green aspects and the fair aspects in all possible steps and departments of our company. So it's not only the material, but it's everything that's involved in our business.
Okay. It's a kind of the second question. As um, as much as you can, I'd like to tell me about more detail. I mean, please tell me about the transparency of production, material sourcing of your products, and production factory name as much as you can, because I want to know about the transparency more than.
Yeah, that we are trying to be as transparent as possible. So we on our website you can read through everything that that we can share. Like you can read all information that we can share. So we have videos, we have pictures, we have blogs, like blog articles where we explain where we get our materials from. So we get part of our materials we get from the scrap yards in Germany, and part of our materials we get from the waste of the airbag manufacturers. So you can think of the production process of an airbag, and if one sewing stitching is a bit is not made correctly, you have to throw the airbag away, and we get this waste during the production. And also we share the information from our production partner. So we give the address, we share all like we share the address, we share all I can't find the word, all certificates that our production partner has. So for example, ISO 9000, SA 8000, to show that we are producing in a fair and sustainable way. And yeah, and also from our production, which is in Romania, in Europe, we ship mainly to at the moment mainly to European market, but also we started together with Sanjay. We started to distribute to Japan, which is really exciting for us. But we are happy to share everything, all information that is involved in our company. Yeah, regarding our company.
Okay. The third question. What kind of the initiative does your brand take considering the concept of a circular economy?
What kind of what?
What kind of initiative?
Okay. Yeah, we of course we are only at the beginning of our business, so we are not yet at the end, and there is always things that we can make better. But we try already to take several initiatives. So to create a circular economy, a 100% circular economy is very difficult, but we took first steps. So we created the cradle to cradle process, like we cradle to cradle. We try to implement the cradle to cradle aspects, or we try to implement cradle to cradle in our workflow, and we give our customer the opportunity to send their backpacks back to us once they do not like their backpacks anymore, or they don't have the need anymore to wear these backpacks in their everyday life. So we give them the opportunity to send those backpacks back to us, and we give them a discount code for a new backpack. And we are using the materials of their old backpack to create our new backpacks. You know, for example, if they send us back one backpack, we take the buckle, the seatbelt buckle of this old backpack, and we create a new backpack with this one. So this is one initiative that we launched half a year ago, and you can also read about this in our on our website. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is like kind of philosophy.
Uh-huh.
What is the sustainability for you?
The what?
What is sustainability for you?
Sustainability.
Sustainability.
What is
Sustainability. Yeah,
sustainability?
for you.
Yeah. I think I share the same vision that I explained at the beginning, and to see sustainability not only as one part of the company, not only by saying that you produce in Europe, or not only by saying that you are making backpacks out of recycled material, but to really have the concept of sustainability everywhere. And for me, it's important to not only care about sustainability in the company, but also to implement different aspects, and or to change my private life also in a sustainable way. This already starts with the very simple things, by not using too many plastic bottles. Just drink from a glass water bottle. This goes further. If you, when you buy your clothing, don't buy clothes, don't buy a t-shirt that is made from cheap materials, or don't buy clothes where you don't know where the clothes is coming from. So be very interested in what you're buying, and be very conscious of how you're living. I think, and not only is this important for business, but also in private life. And I think if this goes hand in hand, I could not be environmentally responsible only in business, and not in private life. So this this would not make sense. So you have to see it as a whole, and take care about the environment and all the sustainable aspects, on all touch points. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, what does the upcycling mean to you? What does the upcycling meaning to you mean to you?
Upcycling, what means to me, is also, I do not to state the answer, like the facts. Upcycling means I take one material and I create something different out of it. So the main difference between recycling and upcycling is, like, if I do recycling, I take, for example, plastic, and I recycle it into new plastic. And upcycling is, for example, if I take a plastic or a airbag and I create something completely new out of it, for example, a backpack made from an airbag, and with the upcycling, I create something that has more value than the material before. So this is one. This is the technical definition of upcycling, I think, if I'm not wrong. I think I'm not completely wrong. And of course, upcycling is also one way to go towards a circular economy. Of course, you don't close the circle of circular economy, but you're not wasting extra material. So it's very important. I think in the future, or already now, we see different companies having upcycling concepts at the heart of their business plan. And I think in the future we will see more and more really cool concepts of companies upcycling different things. I think you can upcycle almost everything.
Okay. So last question. What should the customer do for the future of fashion industry and the future environmental issue?
The customer.
Yeah,
Customers,
consumer.
if consumers, in my opinion, the most important thing for consumers is to not buy everything with the hands on their eyes, but they have to um, to try to understand where products are coming from, how they're made. So there are companies who are explaining all those aspects very transparently on their hang tags on the products or on the website, and you can find everything on the internet. And there are companies who hide those informations, and I would advise to only buy from companies that share as much as possible, so you can buy everything with a better you, you can buy and be sure that you're not buying something that has been made under terrible conditions. No?
Okay. Yeah, the question was done, but I want to know about something very, I want to record more about the transparency part, because I cannot suggest my customer go to the website. It's very, it's kind of a promotion, right? So I want you to explain about the transparency of your mouth. So if you can, something very, the product, if you have some information and you can say something very specifically, it's very helpful for that, for this interview.
Or
Yeah.
about our production, or in general?
Your production, because we want to know, well, where it's come from, where, how they make some bags. So yeah, not everything. Just you can say some, you know.
Yeah, we at AIRPAQ, we are trying to be as transparent as possible. So we are trying to be transparent. To start from, we are transparent. We share the information where we get our materials from. We get the materials from the scrapyards in Germany and from a big airbag manufacturer in Romania. We share the information where we produce our backpacks, which is the Cotton Tex in Romania, in Timișoara. It's in the west of Romania. And also our coloring partner is in Romania. And the coloring technique that we are coloring, dyeing our airbag textiles is called cold coloring, which is coloring with you color the textiles by hand. And this is a technique that is as sustainable as possible. You only use 0.1 liter of water for coloring one kilogram of airbag. So there is almost no waste of water for coloring. And we share also all information regarding the other materials. So if you have a look at our backpack, from our backpack, 90% is upcycled from car waste, and the other 10% is not car waste, because you cannot use the car waste entirely to produce a backpack. So you have to buy the zipper. The zipper is, for example, not from a car, or the buckle, or the regulators and the magnets. So we shared this information as transparent as possible. And I think we are on a very good way to be, even at the moment it's 90% upcycling, but we are pushing those percentage up as high as possible in the future. We are only at the beginning, and there is a long way to go to be 100% sustainable, but I think we are already at a good point. And where we can, we share all information, and be very we are very, 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 as much as possible, transparent. So if someone has a question that we not already shared, we are more than happy to answer all questions.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Thank you so much for this. So the last one is just only, you know, you can say some introduction, like this. Hi, my name is Michael from AIRPAQ. Something, you can say some message for the Japanese customer who they, they expect your, your products. So okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I think so. I will
Okay,
try.
okay.
I'm not good, you can tell me.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Michael from AIRPAQ, and what we do, we are producing backpacks made from airbags and seat belts. So everything is upcycled. And what I can say, I was in Japan 2 years ago, and I have not seen any airbags on the streets yet. And together with the cooperation with Sanjay, we are trying to distribute more AIRPAQs in Japan in these upcoming months. And I hope during my next visits, I can see some of you already wearing an AIRPAQ on the streets of Tokyo or Kyoto or wherever you are. And that would be really a dream for us to see that our backpacks are conquering also Japan.
Good. Okay. All right. I wish I could say something anti-ZE, but it's okay.
It's good?
Yeah. Okay. Good. It was good. Yeah. But I wanted you to say something anti-ZE of our anti-ZE, our shop.
Anti-TH.
Anti-ZE. THEE. Anti-ZE. Something like this. Anti-ZE. Yes. Here.
Yeah, I can I can
Enter the E.
enter CE.
Enter the E. Yes. E.
Enter CE.
Yes.
Enter CE. Okay, I can say.
Enter the. Oh yeah, it's okay. I wanted to say the message including enter the E. So
I can.
but it. Oh really? Do you want?
You can hide our company name, Sanye.
Yeah.
Instead of Sanye, you can use the Entazi.
Instead,
Because our promotion.
I say
Yeah,
instead of Sanjay, I say enter Tihi. Tihi.
Yeah, instead of Sanye, then you can say that something like
Yeah, something entity with yeah.
marking the Entazi and then try to distribute more airbag to the Japan market or something like this.
Yeah. What is this live? Is this live YouTube live? Or how do you say? Enter Tihi is YouTube site.
Entity E.
E for the
Enter TE.
E for E.
E.
English.
E for E. E. Yeah.
Enter TE.
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, can you take two? Can you take
I
two?
can make it. Yeah, I think so.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm Michael from AIRPAQ, and what we are doing, we are making backpacks made from airbags and seatbelts. So it's upcycling. And I was in Japan 2 years ago, and I did not see any AIRPAQs, any people wearing our AIRPAQs on the streets of Japan. And now we are trying this. We are trying to change this with Enter TE. So I hope this will be successful. And the next time I will come to Japan, to Tokyo or Kyoto, or wherever you are, I hope that I can see someone wear our backpacks. So that would be really a dream for us to come true. And yeah, I'm really glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we are done. Everything's done. So
Perfect.
how was it? How was
Yeah,
it?
it was good. You have to tell me if it was good. I think it was okay, no?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. How 岡山さんどうでしたか？ How was it?
いや、いいんじゃないですか。編集する
どうですか？します。
ごめんなさい、ちょっとマイケルにもそんなにどこまでの感じでっていうのが伝わってなかったみたいで。
Yeah.
でも、まあ、いい感じじゃないですかね。
Yeah.
彼もね、いろいろ話してくれたし。
Yeah. The Michael, it was great. Yeah, you were, energetic performance. It was great. Especially the last message was very, I hope also I want you to, make dreams come true. So I'm trying. Yeah. Let me sell. Yeah. Good sales.
When you will put this video on YouTube, I have to.
Yeah.
Share.
Yeah. Sure. I will make very, nice and cool.
I think that she will need 2 weeks to edit the videos. And
No
then
problem.
Yeah, around 2 weeks.
Live streaming.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
then, as Nobu explained to you, probably maybe early or the mid of November, they will do the live e-commerce. So she's try to present your product to the consumers, and then
Okay.
you your video, introduce your AIRPAQ brand, and then also, if possible, on live, you will be shown on the screen, and then you can answer some questions from the consumers.
Okay.
So that is what we are thinking, in November.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
You will provide me all information probably. Yes.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm fine with it. Yeah. Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So thank you for your time, Michael. And hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, thank you.
The two weeks later. Yeah.
Thank you.
あ
Thank you.
福山さん、ありがとうございまし
あり
た。
がとうございました。
So see you soon ね。
はい。
See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you.
マイク。
じゃあ、岡山さん、送ってください、レコードを。
はいです。
はい。
はい
じゃあ、私は失礼します。
はい。
See you.
I go. See you. See you.